You've had it up to here. You're completely done and you're ready to quit your job. And you might even have fantasies of quitting in a performance worthy of an Oscar. But you're a smart cookie and you know that you're going to need a reference in the future and you can't afford to burn bridges. Here's the thing, the way you quit directly impacts how your boss perceives everything that you did while you worked there. So you might have been a star employee, but if you leave in a blaze of glory, that's the only thing you'll be remembered for. Today, I'm going to teach you how to quit your job with grace and style and secure a fantastic reference for future opportunities. Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm the president of Pro REA Staffing. We're a nationwide search and placement firm helping real estate teams hire administrative and management level staff. If you're searching for jobs in real estate, make sure to go to proreastaffing.com to search our open jobs and get access to a ton of resources for job seekers. Now, people quit their jobs for a myriad of reasons, and I can't get into every situation here. So, today let's focus on a scenario where you're unhappy at your job. Maybe it's the workload, the commute, lack of professional growth, maybe it's your boss, but you're not in an unsafe situation or an abusive environment. You're just unhappy and you're ready for something new. So, step one is to give your boss an opportunity to fix the situation. Even if you're 100% sure that you're ready to leave, it's a very good idea to sit down with your boss and share your feelings. Let them know why you're unhappy and give them a solution for how the situation can be fixed. Look, bosses deal with problems all day long. They don't want to hear about your problems, they want to hear about solutions. So, offer a solution to the problem and then give them a few weeks to remedy the situation. If they aren't able to remedy it, maybe your boss is a poor communicator and it's really hard for you to get your work done because they won't give you feedback. You share this with them, you suggest a communications strategy, they agree to it, but then nothing changes. Sit down with them again and let them know that, look, the situation isn't getting better and I'm still unhappy. And if you have played your cards right and you have a good rapport with your boss, there's a really good chance that you'll be able to say, look, I don't think this is working out, and I'd like to start looking for another opportunity. And I want to do whatever I can to make this a smooth transition. Oftentimes, both sides know that things aren't working out. And if you can be the professional and actually bring this to the surface, you might be able to gracefully exit a job with the full knowledge of your boss. This does a couple things for you. First, it allows you to job search without having to keep it a secret, which is really hard. Trying to get time off to interview and take calls on your lunch break. Also, it opens up the opportunity to be able to secure a reference from your current boss while you're still working for them. Now, you might be in a situation where that's absolutely not possible and you know that you can't let your boss know that you're looking. So for now, just make sure that you've brought your concerns to their attention and you've let them know that they haven't been resolved. And for now, just leave it at that. Okay, step two is prepare for your departure. Look, no matter how awful your boss is, that does not give you a right to make things worse for the person who comes in after you. So you need to get organized, wrap up projects, put all of your passwords in one place, create how to's, update your checklists, basically leave your job in better shape than when you found it so that the next person is set up for success. Not only is this the classy thing to do and an act of kindness toward a future employee, it will make it a lot harder for your current boss to find fault with your performance. Also, I highly recommend writing out a detailed job description for your current role. I would bet $100 that your current job doesn't look much like the job ad that you applied to. And chances are you do all kinds of things that your boss doesn't even know you do. So capture all of that in a new job description. This does a couple things. One, it highlights all of the work that you do for the company and all the things your boss probably didn't know you do. And it makes it easier for them to find the right replacement. Step three, give 2 weeks notice and provide a written letter of resignation. Please give 2 weeks notice. It's unacceptable to quit a job without providing notice to your employer unless something truly egregious is going on. And a true class act writes a resignation letter and presents it to their boss in person. But if you can't do that, an email will suffice. In the letter, it's okay to mention the issue that you brought to their attention and that it hasn't been resolved, and therefore that's the reason you're leaving. Make sure to also thank them for the opportunity to work for them and mention something that you really enjoyed about the job or your time there. Keep in mind that bosses are people and they have feelings too. And depending on your boss's temperament, you quitting might cause an emotional reaction. So you want to be kind and professional and let them down easy. Step four, ask for a written letter of recommendation. Yes, it's likely that future employers will want to speak to your boss for a reference, but it doesn't hurt to capture their kind words in writing before you leave. So make sure that you ask for this. And if there's anything specific that you've done or achieved that you think future employers will want to know more about, it's okay to ask your boss to mention those items in the recommendation letter. I also recommend sending an email to your boss asking if they will be willing to provide a verbal reference in the future and then saving that correspondence. Just in case anything happens after you leave, you have both a written letter of recommendation and their word that they will provide a reference for you. Step five, stay in touch after you leave. Even if things were contentious with your boss, hurt feelings can heal over time, and it doesn't hurt to maintain professional relationships with all of your previous employers. A great way to do this is to check in a couple of weeks after you leave to find out if the new hire needs help with anything, if there's anything that you can clarify for them. And then, of course, there's social media, so you can just touch base a couple of times a year to stay in the flow with them. And that's it. Those are the 5 steps for quitting your job with grace and style. And I know that when you can't wait to leave a job, these 5 steps can seem like a lot of work. But look, it's not about your boss, it's not about your coworkers, it's not even about that job. It's about being a true professional and exiting a situation in a way in which you cannot be faulted for your decision. I hope you found this helpful. If you are looking for new opportunities, make sure to go to proreastaffing.com to check out our job board and our other free resources. And hey, if you liked this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Thanks.